Hey there, students. Here's the situation. We have a golfer that's been working on a super special trick shot. They want to be able to swing from the top of that cliff and hit the golf ball so that it flies through the air and lands directly into the hole down below. Now, the problem is, they don't know exactly how hard they should swing their club, and they also don't know exactly where they should aim, and we want to try and help them figure that out. In order to do so, we're going to be investigating parametric equations. Parametric equations can look very similar to the functions that you've studied in the past, but they can give you much greater control over where an object moves. In this scenario, we are going to be attempting to model the path of the golf ball through the air as it leaves the tee and flies towards its destination. As we work towards our ultimate goal of coming up with a model for this situation, we're going to be investigating how different pieces of information affect how this ball flies, namely the initial velocity with which we hit the golf ball and the angle of the hit that launches the ball off towards the hole. This exploration will be broken up into 5 tasks. On the first task, we can use the sliders at the top of the applet to adjust the angle of the hit and the speed of the hit. As we do so, we'll see that black parabola move back and forth and change its shape. In this part of the activity, we're simply trying to get a feel for how changing these pieces of information, these inputs to our equations, might affect the path of the ball. In task 2, we make the experimentation a little more precise. In this activity, we'll have actual values for the angle measured in degrees and the velocity of the hit measured in feet per second. Now you'll notice that we no longer have the parabola trajectory shown towards us, so this is going to take a little bit of troubleshooting, a little bit of guess and check to figure out how hard and at what angle to hit the ball to result in a hole-in-one. Task 3 is very similar to Task 2, but in this situation we're looking for a specific solution to a given set of information. So now specifically we are saying if the ball is hit at an angle of 30 degrees, what specific velocity will we need in order to get a hole-in-one? Finally, in Task 4 of this problem, we no longer want to use a guess and check approach to this problem. We want to come up with an actual model for the path of this golf ball. We want to use parametric equations to model where this ball will be at any given time. And lastly, once we've discovered how to come up with a model for the path of the ball, we would like to use this knowledge in answering a few more specific questions related to the task at hand. These questions will be challenging, but hints and video solutions are provided to help you as you need them. As you're working through this activity, you should be recording your notes and results in the spaces provided on the web page. You should be as detailed as possible in your answers, and as always, you should answer in full, complete sentences. And when you're finished, don't forget to check your work at the bottom of the page. Now it's time to have fun and learn a little bit about parametric equations.